My name is Bradley Hook, and I started surfing when I was about 6 years old. I remember my uncle took me down to the beach and he pushed me onto some waves on this really old bodyboard. And on the first wave I just jumped to my feet and stood up as if it was the most natural thing in the world, which it was. And for the rest of the day he just pushed me onto wave after wave after wave. When we got home, he said to my mum, "I think you're going to need to get Brad a surfboard." And so eventually she did. And I guess that was the start of a lifetime of just riding waves again and again and again. About 2 years ago, I packed up my life and got a one-way ticket to India to explore the coastline for surf. And I found surf and I was so surprised. I mean, there's nothing like being in a country that's so foreign to you and having locals come out to see what is this person doing, they must be crazy. And then you catch some waves, and for me it's like being back at home. Anytime I'm in the ocean catching waves, it's just perfect. So the adventure began and I suddenly got this inspiration. Why don't I search other places that you wouldn't normally go to for surf to see if there's surf there? And I did. I went from Bangladesh to the Baltic Sea and all over the place, and I had all kinds of awesome adventures which I thought, these are going to make a great book. I was already writing for travel magazines, but a lot of the stuff that happened on these adventures isn't the kind of stories that you can put in a travel magazine. It's way more funny and adventurous. So that's where it all started. Along the way I also captured a lot of beautiful footage and a lot of beautiful images. So there's so much potential for this to be more than just a book project. There will definitely be a web series. There's already the blog, unsurfable.com, and yeah, as it stands, this would be a cool story and I'm sure people would identify with it and really enjoy the adventures. But there's 3 more destinations that I'd love to go before I feel personally like this story is complete. One is Antarctica and one is the far north of Russia. I just feel like they would be such cool, intriguing, you know, slightly dangerous, challenging adventures, and that's what I want to do. The other place is a secret spot that's been on my radar for a long time, and it will be in the book, so you'll find out once it's finished. So the reason for this campaign, normally I turn up in some crazy country with my surfboard and a smile and I try and communicate with some locals and go for a surf. But logistically, Antarctica and the north of Russia are going to be a bit more complicated than that. I need a support team to come with me, and I need to update some equipment, and I'm probably going to need to wear a slightly thicker wetsuit than I wear at the moment. So that's where we are, and I think for people who want to become involved, this is an awesome opportunity to get really close to something cool and different, and they'll all be part of the adventure. So that's it. I'm pretty excited, and I think Unsurfable is going to be unforgettable.